What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Today we're talking about our top 30 running backs here, Week 5 fantasy football, our quick and dirty top 30, and we're wasting no time. We're getting into the list right now, starting at number 30. And that's going to be Devonta Freeman, the New York Giants, going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Not a must start by any means, but the Cowboys defense is what you would call porous at times, and hopefully Devonta Freeman can find some space. Got him at number 30. Number 29, Darrell Henderson. He dropped way down the list after basically disappearing in Week 4 and saw Malcolm Brown get more touches until we can clarify that backfield. And now that Cam Akers is also returning, got Darrell Henderson dropped down to 29. 28, Latavius Murray, New Orleans Saints, playing Monday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers. We saw Murray find some success last week, and I really expect that to continue going forward. Maybe not to the extent we saw in Week 4, but they need to keep Alvin Kamara fresh. How do they do that? Insert Latavius Murray a little bit more each week. Got him at 28. 27, James White, New England Patriots, going up against the Denver Broncos. And I don't love this backfield, right? Because there's so many options. But if Cam Newton is back under center, I expect the likes of the Damian Harris and Rex Burkheads to kind of fade off a little bit, maybe giving more opportunity to James White because we know Cam likes to call his own number more than others. Got White at 27. 26, Myles Gaskin, Miami Dolphins, going up against the San Francisco 49ers. And if the right Ryan Fitzpatrick shows up and they can go out there and keep this game close against the 49ers, we could see more Myles Gaskin, making him more of a deeper flex option here in Week 5. Got him at 26. 25, Mark Ingram, Baltimore Ravens, going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. I still really like Mark Ingram. The problem is this backfield is a mess with Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins all splitting work. As of right now, Mark Ingram remains to have the highest touchdown upside. That's the reason I got him right here, 25. 24, Josh Kelly, Los Angeles Chargers, Monday Night Football against the Saints. No Austin Eckler. Does that mean that Josh Kelly is a bell cow? No. He will split the backfield with Justin Jackson. However, he will see a fair amount of touches in this game and be involved in the passing game. Got Josh Kelly at 24. 23, David Montgomery. He's been a disappointment so far for the Chicago Bears. They're playing Thursday Night Football against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not the easiest of matchups, and the usage just isn't consistent to put him higher on this list as of right now until they further utilize his skill set. Got him dropped down to 23. 22, Jerick McKinnon, and he's still this high because it's still unclear whether or not Raheem Mostert plays this week or not. As of right now, he's not active 100%, so Jerick McKinnon gets the bump in a great matchup going up against the Dolphins. Got him right here, 22. 21 is my buddy Ronald Jones, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a difficult matchup going up against the Chicago Bears. However, Leonard Fournette will not be in uniform once again this week, giving Ronald Jones the bulk of the touches in this backfield, which I do love. Got Ronald Jones at 21. Number 20, Kenyon Drake, Arizona Cardinals. He's dropped way down the list because he's been a huge disappointment so far this year. Am I giving up on him completely? No. We saw it with Joe Mixon after the first 3 weeks of the season, right? They finally put him in a position to succeed, and he did. That time is coming for Kenyon Drake. When does it happen? Still unsure until it does. Got him dropped down. Number 20. Number 19, Antonio Gibson of the Washington Football Team, going up against the Rams, which isn't the easiest of matchups. However, this kid found space to run against the Baltimore Ravens last week, and he looks explosive. I actually like him a little bit more with Kyle Allen under center. Got him at 19. Number 18, Melvin Gordon, Denver Broncos, a difficult matchup going up against the New England Patriots, but the volume is there. The biggest question mark, does Phillip Lindsay return? And if he does, how much does he actually see? I can't imagine it being a full workload. Got Melvin right here in the middle at number 18. Number 17, Devin Singletary, Buffalo Bills, going up against the Tennessee Titans, hopefully. And we love to see Devin Singletary in our lineups when there's no Zach Moss because his touches go through the roof. If this kid can approach 20 touches once again this week, he'll be a pleasant surprise. Got him at 17. Number 16, Miles Sanders, Philadelphia Eagles, going up against the difficult matchup of the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, there's so few weapons in Philadelphia that they're going to have to find a way to get Miles Sanders the ball more often. This is not the type of guy that needs to be game scripted out of a game plan. He can help them win in the passing game. They need to utilize that a little bit more going forward. Got him at 16. Number 15, Jonathan Taylor, Indianapolis Colts, a difficult matchup going up against the Cleveland Browns, and I mentioned this in my start-sit video earlier in the week. Jonathan Taylor has all the ability in the world. he's just kind of rushing it right now, right? He's making quick decisions because he's trying to do too much too quickly. If he just takes his time, finds the holes, and makes things happen, his yards per carry are going to go up, and so are his touchdowns. Got Jonathan Taylor at 15 as of right now. Number 14, James Conner, Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. And James Conner and the Steelers have had over a week to prep for this game right now. Whatever nagging injuries he had, they should be healed, and he should be good to go here this week. Got him at 14. Number 13, Todd Gurley, Atlanta Falcons, going up against the Carolina Panthers, so not a bad matchup by any means. And right now, he is the offense for the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe not as explosive as he used to be, but he's still finding the end zone and making himself a solid weekly start. Got him at 13. Number 12, Joe Mixon, coming off the Week 4 explosion. Congratulations, now you get the Baltimore Ravens. A lot tougher matchup for Joe Mixon, and we're tempering expectations slightly. Really hope to see them involve him in the passing game once again this week to give him that safer floor. Got him at number 12. Number 11, David Johnson, Houston Texans, going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. A decent matchup for David Johnson. Plus, we expect this team to show a little bit more energy this week. No more Bill O'Brien holding the reins back on this offense. Let's see what they can do. I look for bigger numbers this week. Got David Johnson, number 11. Number 10, Mike Davis, Carolina Panthers. He's got a matchup going up against the Atlanta Falcons, which we'd love to see. Now, Mike Davis, kind of a PPR stud right now, right? Not exactly Christian McCaffrey, but with the receptions that he's racking in on a weekly basis in a matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, I got Mike Davis, number 10. Number 9, Derrick Henry, Tennessee Titans, going up against the Buffalo Bills. Not the most difficult of matchups, however, got him dropped down a few spots because there's a question or not whether this game even happens. I'm even hearing rumors of forfeiting this game to the Buffalo Bills as a penalty for them practicing when they shouldn't have last week. The Tennessee Titans got Derrick Henry dropped down a few spots, kind of waiting to see what happens with this game. Number 8, James Robinson of the Jacksonville Jaguars continues to have a great season, and now he gets a great matchup going up against one of the worst run defenses in football, the Houston Texans. Love the matchup for James Robinson, got him at number 8. Number 7, Kareem Hunt, Cleveland Browns, going up against the Indianapolis Colts, a very difficult matchup. However, there's no more Nick Chubb right now, which means we see a whole lot more Kareem Hunt. We've seen him produce big numbers in the past. I look forward again, despite the big matchup. Got Kareem Hunt, number 7. Number 6, Chris Carson, Seattle Seahawks, playing against the Minnesota Vikings. He escaped an injury 2 weeks ago and looked fine in Week 4, finding the end zone a couple times. You just can't sit Chris Carson. He finds the end zone too frequently in a matchup going up against the Vikings. I don't hate it. Got Chris Carson right here, number 6. Number 5, Josh Jacobs, Las Vegas Raiders, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Why is he so high? It's somewhat of a difficult matchup against the Chiefs. However, there's limited weapons for the Raiders, right? They're going to have to include Josh Jacobs more in the passing game to try to keep pace with the Kansas City Chiefs. Got Jacobs at number 5. Number 4, his opponent in that game, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the highest I've ranked him ever so far. And a matchup going up against Las Vegas is great. We mentioned it all offseason and earlier in this week. We expected a little bit of a struggle the first couple weeks of the season. This is the part of the schedule for Clyde Edwards-Helaire where he turns it around and puts up bigger numbers. Got him at number 4. Number 3, Ezekiel Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys going up against the New York Giants. Zeke is about as steady as it gets. What's really helping him right now is his ability to stay involved in the passing game because the rushing numbers are a little bit lower than a lot of people would like to see. However, that safe floor puts him right here, number 3. Number 2, Dalvin Cook, Minnesota Vikings, going up against the Seattle Seahawks, so it's a great matchup, but does it really matter? Dalvin Cook puts up yards and touchdowns in bunches. Absolutely love what he's doing so far in this young season. Got him at number 2. Number 1, that leaves Alvin Kamara, New Orleans Saints. Still unclear whether or not Michael Thomas plays or not. If he doesn't, that just adds more volume to the plate of one Alvin Kamara, and he's absolutely killing it so far in this early part of the season. Got him number 1 here in Week 5. All right, that was my quick and dirty top 30 running backs here, Week 5 fantasy football. Hopefully that helped make some decisions a little bit easier for you. If you're looking for more information on these players, though, that can be found in the Start Sit video, so make sure you check that out if that's what you're looking for. We're right around the corner for another crazy week of fantasy football. We appreciate your support. Hopefully you had a great week, and we'll talk to you later.